It's a brisk morning, that's for sure. I didn't check what the temperature was. I know it's in the 20s, high 20s maybe, but getting ready to unload, see if we can get a few trees out. We're actually here on Brandon's place. He's got some walnut over here. We're gonna cut and get them out. Then he's wanting to do some stuff with the dozer later on, so it'd be a good little day project. So we'll go in here, pedal around and get these out. He's actually building corral fence this morning, pipe corral fence or pipe fence. I don't know nothing about fence. Just what he tells me, which I don't know. Like I said, I don't know anything about fence. I know he's building pipe fence or pipe corral fence. He's building pipe fence somewhere, welding, pounding posts and all that stuff that he does. So we'll get unloaded here, get this thing off the trailer. We'll throw the saw on. He's got a hot wire up here. We're going to go back in that little patch of timber you see right there. See if we can whittle these things down. We'll probably just go ahead and buck them to lengths. And we'll probably just bring the truck over and get them, haul them out, take them back to the yard. Good thing about Brandon's place here, Brandon didn't even live here yet. They're going to remodel this place. They just bought it, but Brandon's other place where he does live, his other farm, we're not too far from each other, just a few miles in each direction, one place to the other. So we'll kick off and try to get something done on this wretched Turkey Day holiday. I should have went and ran that 5K this morning in Springfield. Every year I say I'm going to do that because I used to run a lot of races. I used to run halves. Most of what I ran was obstacle races. So a 5K down the streets, I still don't think I'd have much trouble with that, although I don't run as much as I used to. I do love to run. I need to do that one of these years. Get up and go run that 5K. Oh well. Let's fire this thing up and turn the heat on. I decided to let old Painless out of the box today. That's usually the saw I cut with, more not when I'm falling. I know, it's big. Stampede. Yeah, Brandon's cattle are stampeding. Ornery things. The fence is just right out there. This, of course, this sucker leaned hard. Both these leaned, but this prong over here leaned really hard, which they're not real good trees. We knew that before we cut them. What are these ornery suckers doing? Go on, get out of here. You're ruining things. Stupid cattle. But yeah, they weren't too good. We knew that before we cut them, which was a big reason we're going to go ahead and cut them anyway. Like I said, the fence is right out there, and Brandon's got full intentions of building a new fence. And there's another pretty good size walnut tree right there in the middle. You can see the top. I don't know if I'll be able to get that down. It might have to be pulled. I'll have to go look at it because it's been a couple months since I looked at these. But this big one here that leaned hard, it'll probably butt off a couple feet, and the same with this one here. Well, like I said, I mean, you can see kind of even this. It was just a big nasty tree. It's lumber. It's nothing spectacular. But they needed to be cut anyway because they ain't going to be doing no good here before long. And honestly, the way that looks there, I'd say we'll be butting it off clear up into here. Probably take 4 to 5 foot off of it, just judging by that swell on the side of it. Now, I think there's 1 or 2 more down here in the draw, maybe. Got another one right there. It's not real big, but pretty good log. There's only a few in here, and he's got some oak. We're not going to cut that oak. And I told Brandon, just out of being a friend and trying to be professional, there's some really good timber down here in this little draw. Just let it grow. Just let it grow, because it ain't doing no harm right now, and it's good. But unless you're just absolutely dying for the money, some of this oak timber right now, at least in my area here in southwest Missouri, Unless you're just absolutely starving to death and need the money, I wouldn't cut a lot of it. If it's good, it's not too bad, but some of this just, timber, like a lot of this post oak, it's usually just going to be high quality stuff. And just let it set, let it grow. It ain't doing no harm, and they just make a mess here in the draw if you cut it anyway. We'll go up here and we'll see if we can get this other one, look at it, see if we can get it whittled down. I don't know if we can or not without pulling it. We'll go ahead and get this other one here down too. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there was another one down here. That might be it up there ahead of us. I'll just have to walk down here and look. So we got that one, got it topped, and I might be able to top that one where it is. At least get the the main body down. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Then we'll take the skid steer in here ever so gently, and we'll fish these suckers out and get them out here. Because well, I'm not going to drag a skidder over here to get a few trees. So let's go up here and try to whittle one more down. Packing the wood. That's a pretty long piece of wood right there. This one Brandon actually had this one drug out. I can't take credit in cutting this or getting it out of the woods in one piece long like that. I don't even know where he found this one at. It was blown down, and he sent me a picture of it, and he laid it over here. So we're just going to take it over here and set it down, and we'll bucket the links over there. And I'm going to grab my ruler out of the truck. That way I can go over here and buck these others up in the timber. Keep an eye on Jill's horses. Little horses are escape artists. Long log. Pretty good log. Now we got them bucked up. The first log anyway. I'm gonna have to get in here and get these 3 logs out. I can get that top log there from that tree because I cut it out of that crotch, but I'm gonna have to move all that brush out of there with the cap before I can try to buck those and get them out, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. It's a pretty open path right through here. Minimal brush, minimal debris. So that's the way we'll go out with them. This first log here, we made a 12 in our good log and 2 8s above. So, and I need to round that. I need to round that flare off that butt. Then, like I said, we'll get down there and we'll work those up, get them marked and bucked in lengths. That way we can pack them out a little easier. Make life a little simpler for me. Who needs to pack a saw when you got a skid steer? Yeah, just gently slide the old fork through the handlebar, pull back on the lever, and away you go. I must say this is the first time I've ever done this, but sometimes at work I do some ridiculous things just to kind of pass the time, and a lot of times I do things just to see if I can, which is not always a good idea, but it's just a way to kind of entertain myself at work sometimes. Well, that's about all we can cut today. Like I said, this one tree over here, it's got, I don't think it'll be any good anyway. It's got a big squirrel hole. They're about 7 or 8 feet up, and the bottom of it sounds just as hollow as a drum. Then there's one more kind of down there in the draw, but I think I'd probably need Brandon here to push on it while I cut it, just to be safe. Actually, like I said, I don't want to tear the fence down. The old tree ain't worth tearing the fence down. So we'll go out here and we'll get these things worked up, which most of them are already bucked up, but there's that one long one I need to work up. Then I guess we'll just go ahead and bring the Mack over here, load what few there is up, and haul them back to the yard. We'll either do that today or tomorrow. Haven't decided yet. Then I think this evening Brandon's wanting me to help him with something. I don't know what. I don't ask. I'm never really much help. I think I'm more or less just in the way. But I'll go with him and entertain him anyway. I think that's, most of my friends, that's what they have me along for. It's just cheap entertainment. And they can laugh at my inability to do anything. So let's try to get these things worked up, laid out, see what we'll do with them here real quick. kind of a side-by-side comparison. I was kind of curious. I guess the Dozer might, with the roll structure, it might sit up a little higher. Of course, the tracks are longer. They're probably about the same width, I'm guessing. I doubt they're any wider. Of course, you got the old 6-way. I've got the high track set up on the skid steer. I don't think there's a lot of weight difference in the two of them. I know that for sure. The old skid steer, she's a chunk of metal now. So Brandon's on his way over here now. I'm excited to see this thing in action. I'm ready to do something. I'm ready to sit back and, well, I'm ready to put my bucket on, him push dirt. I don't know. I don't care if we go out here and just dig a hole. Like I said, the older you get, it's kind of like you have big Tonka toys, high dollar Tonka toys. I think Brandon's Dozer's this B's like a 73 or 74. Of course, you got the Cat that's a 2017. The bad thing is that Dozer's made to last. In 40 years, that skid steer won't look nowhere near as good as this Dozer does. Pretty neat little toy. Pretty neat little toy. Well, it's a little pile of logs, but they're logs. It's something to do. They're nothing spectacular, but they'll look good on the yard. A little pile of them there. I think we got one decent shipping log in there. The rest of them are just lumber. There's that shipping log right there. One I cut into a 12-footer. Just some lumber, but it takes all kinds. It takes all kinds to make the pile grow. We got Brandon's Dozer loaded up. He's taking it over to his shop just to kind of go through it, kind of make sure everything's where it needs to be on it. Might head over there, check it out later, what all he's doing to it. He's just going to check everything. And it's got a couple of little leaks. It's in really, really good condition. Pretty cool little toy, but that's today. That's Turkey Day. One of the many days of the year I hate. It's just kind of an inconvenience for the working man when you get down to it. A holiday in the middle of the week. But we got a little something done, something knocked out. So it wasn't a total waste. Might go over and see what Brandon's doing, then go over and play a game of pitch. Excuse me, play a game of pitch. See if the boys are playing any cards. So, I guess until tomorrow, I'm not for sure what we'll be doing tomorrow, but I know it'll be something. Right, wrong, good, or bad, we'll be doing something. Guys, thanks a lot for following along. Check us out on all of our social media outlets, Facebook, Instagram, Turtle Logging LLC. Check out Timber Tracker, Facebook and Instagram, that free app to download. Then go to Logger Threads, loggerthreads.com. Guys, have a great rest of your day. See you tomorrow.